All right, guys, we're ready to get started. Again, this is Carl Wilkins, your favorite entrepreneur. Everybody, go ahead and drop a 111 in the chat if you are excited about your 2023. I truly believe that this year is really going to be unlike any other year, providing we are intentional with our time, right? We're intentional with our relationships, right? We're intentional with our money, our resources, right? So 2023, in order for it to be different, we're going to be intentional in all those areas this year. So guys, a little bit about myself. For those of you all that have never met me, you can follow me on Facebook. As a matter of fact, if you're here on the live seminar right now, or you're watching this recording, I want you to go ahead and follow me on Facebook. Guys, I'm really big on following people that I want to maybe do business with in the future, right? We may not do business together tonight, right? But I would love for you to follow my journey, my Instagram, just so that you can get to know me on a more personal level via my social media. If you have not followed me, go to my Facebook. You may have to follow me because I think I've maxed out on my friends list, but it's Carl Wilkins, C-A-R-L space Wilkins, W-I-L-K-I-N-S. And then on Instagram, it's all together. It's the letter I, A-M, Carl, C-A-R-L, Wilkins, W-I-L-K-I-N-S. So I am Carl Wilkins on Instagram. Go ahead and follow me, please. And then on Facebook, you can follow me, Carl. And then, of course, it's a space and then Wilkins. All right. So that's a little bit about myself. I'm an entrepreneur for the last 10 years. And my heart and my mission is to really educate people about wealth, right? Educate people about how money works. Remember, I want you all to write this down. The poor, middle class and poor, typically the way they pay their bills every month is based on the income they're bringing in through their job. That's called paying your bills off of active income. So that simply means if you don't go to work, if you don't close a deal in your business, then that means you don't get paid. Does that make sense? So I want to teach you all tonight one of the streams that I have found that is able to cover monthly expenses, right, on a passive residual level. How many of you all are interested in learning how you cannot just pay most of us, we all should, right, know how to pay our bills based off our job income or sales and commissions, but wouldn't you like to have a passive stream of income that comes in whether or not you go to your 9 to 5, you have something coming in every month passively? Drop the number 1 in the chat if that's you. So guys, I got involved in this market. Diana said passive. I love your engagement. Eric said passive income. Absolutely. All right. So guys, tonight's session is just going to give you an avenue to help you to cover your monthly expenses. All right. So guys, I got introduced to the Forex market, the foreign exchange market. Oh man, it's been a while. Over 5 years ago, 2018, I heard about the foreign exchange market. A friend of mine told me, say, listen, this is a $7 trillion market. This is where you really, Carl, can really make some phenomenal gains. And of course, with investing, there's nothing guaranteed. In the market, you're going to win a lot of money. You're going to lose money, right? It's the market. It's investing. And I need you guys to understand that if you're even considering this opportunity, that you come in with the mind that whatever you invest it. You shouldn't have any hold to the money, because when you invest, right? You're looking for a return, but we know the markets are still unpredictable. However, there's still a ton of success that is happening. So I want to show you a few of my clients that we've been able to get started in this foreign exchange space. So if you're listening to this video recording or you're here live tonight, even if you know nothing about Forex, if you know nothing about trading, guys, listen, we have developed actual artificial software, robots that actually do the trading for you. Drop a 1 if you think that's cool. So even if you don't have the time to look at charts and graphs, what if you had a team of traders, a team of people that know how to go on the market, right? And of course, in the market, they lose money. In the market, they win, right? It's still the market, right? So nothing's guaranteed, but your chances of wins are a lot higher because you have automation doing it for you. This is one of our clients that was actually able to withdraw a little over $16,000. They were able to withdraw from allowing our automations bot and our traders to actually do the trading for them. All right. Another client, all right, withdrew about 9 grand. Okay. They were able to withdraw from the market. All right. Hands-free. All right. Using our automation system. This client let me see, this is back in November, the end of November. They made about $5,851 in a day by leveraging our system to do the trading for them. Now, obviously, they paid us to do the work. It wasn't free, right? They pretty much brought us on board, right? And they paid us a service fee, and we were able to deliver to help them, all right, to get these profits. So this client, we connected it to the robot, and it looks like in one day up $22,000 by using our automation system. All right. Another client withdrew over $17,000, all right, from their trade account. All right. So what I want to do really quick, we're going to move pretty fast tonight. I want to talk about prop firms and what are prop firms. We can pull up the presentation. So guys, when you think about the foreign exchange or you think about trading and investing, the first thing most people think is, okay, well, I'm going to need money to put in the market to be able to get a return, which is true, right? You need capital to be able to make money in this space. Well, guess what we're doing, Miss Faith? We are using prop firms. We are using prop firms. Somebody drop in the chat prop firms. Now, what is a prop firm? A prop firm, let me give the disclaimer, my apologies. So as a disclaimer, I want you guys to I have to read this. The information in this webinar is for educational purposes. So pretty much what this disclaimer is saying, anything that you invest, you're an investor. There is no refunds, all right? So you are assuming responsibility and taking the risk because investing involves risk. So there are no refunds, all right? Disclaimer. All right, let's keep going. So what is a prop firm? All right. So let's talk about the foreign exchange. It's a $7 trillion market. All right. The Forex market is a $7 trillion space where we're exchanging currencies all around the world. All right. And you can profit from that industry of the foreign exchange. Now, prop firms, what they do, they are financial institutions that if in fact you don't have the actual capital to invest in the market, prop firms will give you 100,000 in capital to trade with. It's good to see you on the call, Asami. Good to see you, my brother. They would give you 100 grand in capital. They would give you 200 grand in capital. They would give you 500 grand in capital. Drop a 3 in the chat if you would like to find out how to get your hand on prop firms funding. And the thing that I really like about prop firms, now I won't say they're perfect, right? I mean, the market's not perfect, right? But for the most part, I've seen prop firms are amazing because instead of me taking 100 grand, 200 grand, a person taking it out of their savings or retirement fund or 50 grand, they can actually take an evaluation. So the prop firms, what they do, Eric, they allow you to pass a 2-step evaluation. So when you pass, well, our team will help you pass, right? Okay. Now, of course, we can't guarantee the markets. So, I would say about 95%, we're going to get you passed. All right. I'll leave room for error. Because we're not God, right? We don't control the market. But high probability, we're going to get you through these phases. That's pretty much what I'm saying. All right. Now, pretty much, I want you to hear this. The prop firm says if you can pass our 2-step evaluation, we will give you, Eric, 100 grand in funding so that you can really get into the market and really make some strides. Drop a one if that makes sense. All right, Eric, if you can pass this two-step evaluation, Eric, we'll give you 200 grand to trade with. All right, Diana, if you can pass this two-step evaluation, Ms. Wilson, we'll give you $500,000 that you can use in the market. Drop a one if that's pretty amazing. That's very amazing. I don't even know if that's proper English, but I think that's pretty awesome, right? Now, I want you to also, Diana, imagine potentially earning, let's say let's do the 500K. Let's say on the $500,000 prop firm account, let's just say, Diana, the market made about 4% interest for the month on a 500K account. Okay. So let's just say and whatever profits that these prop firm accounts make, our team wants a 50-50 profit split. So whatever profits your account makes, our team wants a 50-50 profit split because our team helped you to make the profits. Does that make sense? So on a 500K account, prop firm account, after the 50-50 profit split, you're looking at anywhere between 8 to 20 grand a month. All right. If the market yielded 4% for the month on a 500K account after the 50-50 profit split, you're looking at about 8K. If the market did around 10% for the month, you're looking at around 20 grand for the month, even after the profit split. Let's do the 200K. All right. I'm going to show you the 200 grand prop firm. All right. Now, guys, we know past profits don't guarantee future returns. I'm sharing this with you for illustration purposes. All right. Let's go to the 200K, the 200K. Let's scroll up to the 200K. The 200K. Let's scroll up. All right, so 4% of 200K after the 50-50 split, you're looking at around $3,200 monthly after the 50-50 split, okay? Depending on the market, but that's just an example there. And then at 10% gains for the month, all right, after the 50-50 profit split, you're looking at around about 8K for the month. Now let's do the 100K, all right? All right, the 100K at 4% gains for the month, even after the 50-50 profit split, you're looking at around 1,600 to 4K on a monthly basis. Drop threes in the chat if that is exciting just to see that. Drop threes in the chat if that is exciting. Yeah, absolutely. So, honey, let's go down. Let's show them the 50K, the 50K account. All right. I typically prefer, if you can budget it, afford it, to get the 100K or better, because of the 50-50 profit split, it's more of a win for you as a client. But we do sell the 50K packages or the 25K packages, right? I just prefer the client to get the 100 because it puts you in the best position to win financially. All right. And the 50K and the 25K are still good. But I just like the 100Ks better because it has more of a potential of a payout on a bigger scale. But the 50Ks at 4% return of the month, even after the profit split, you're looking at about $800 a month. At 10% for the month, after the 50-50 split on the 50Ks, you're looking at about $2,000 for the month. All right. The 25Ks, all right, after 50-50 profit split, 4%, you're looking at about $400 a month. The 25K accounts after 50-50 profit split, you're looking at around $1,000 per month. Now, Angela, let's show them the compound calculator. I want you all to see this really, really quickly. All right. Now, I know we're talking about monthly, but I want you to imagine you potentially are able to earn even 4% a month, let's just say for 3 years. So what would a 500K, let's say you have a 500K, Eric, account with the prop firm, and our traders are helping you to get around 4% every month. Let's just say that's an average for the next 3 years. So if we pull up this calculator, I'm going to show you all right now on this calculator site, potentially what 4% gains a month could look like for 3 years. All right. So let's use at 500,000. All right. Prop firm account. And let's just say every month it does an average of 4% a month, or we're going to talk on a very low end for 3 years. Let's just say for 3 years straight. And you got 4% gains a month. You're looking at, guys, potentially, because we don't own or control the market. So there's no guarantees when investing. But based on 4% a month, over the course of 3 years, you did not withdraw, you let it continue to compound. Potential almost 2.1 mil. Drop sevens if you see the power of compound interest. The power of compound interest, ladies and gentlemen. Let's show them the 200K account, the 200K prop firm account. Let's just say you're getting 4%, Philip, a month. All right, some months maybe 2%, 6%, 10%. We don't listen. We're just giving just examples. All right, 4% for the month for 3 years. Let's see. That's not bad. All right, 820,000. Okay, let's show them the 100K prop firm account. Let's say you have 100 grand from the prop firm. Our traders help you to make at least 4%, hopefully per month for 3 years. You're looking at $310,000 gain in 3 years. Patience. Somebody drop a P in the chat for patience. Drop a P in the chat for patience. All right, let's show them the 50K. The 50K. And let's say you had 4% a month for 3 years. You're looking at $155,000 gain, potentially. All right, let's show them the 25K. This is the power of compound interest, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, 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 boom. 4% monthly for 3 years. You're looking at an extra 77,000 within 3 years, right? If the market is still 4%. Now the months, guys, there may be months that does way more than 10%, right? But we know the markets fluctuate and they're up and down, right? All right, so let's go back to what it takes to actually get started. How many of you all are excited about actually getting started? Drop a 111 if that's you. Carl, I would love to know how to actually get started. So we're going to show you right now how to get started. All right. So I'm going to show you all the actual pricing for the different prop firm accounts so that you guys are clear on the pricing to get started. All right, so if you look right here, this is the price full breakdown. So the 25K account, it shows you exactly what the price is. It shows you what every dime of that investment is going toward. So the pass fee is the fee that you pay our team to pass your, remember, in order for you to get the 25,000 in funding with the prop firm, you have to pass their two-step evaluation. Right? We're going to help you to pass that. Okay. If there's anything in the market that's beyond our control, all right, anything dealing with the prop firm, right, you would have to purchase yourself another eval and we would pass you for free. Drop a one if that makes sense. So let me give you an example. Out of the 75 customers we have in our team, I want to say about 5 people, it was market conditions, prop firm, things that came up that the customer did not pass, all right? It wasn't on us, it was the market. It was either the market or the prop firm, right? So they had to purchase themselves another eval, but we didn't charge them another pass fee. Does that make sense? So once you pay a pass fee, we don't charge you for if it's a new account, of course, but if it's the same account and something happens where we don't pass, due to market conditions or the prop firm, you would purchase out of pocket another evaluation, all right, through the prop firm, and then we would pass you for free, if that makes sense. All right. So the pass fee is what we charge you to pass you. It's the 150 is the evaluation fee. You pay through the prop firm, and the prop firm will provide you the challenge. All right. And the 750 is the management fee. So you see here the 50K, what that costs, the 100K, the 200K, the 500K. So this lets you know what it actually takes to get started. Everybody should take a picture of this slide. Take a picture of this slide so that you can have it for your records. And we're going to go ahead and open up for any questions, comments, or feedback. Any questions, comments, or feedback? I'm excited to help you guys get started, to help you guys get set up. Eric, did you have any questions, brother? I know you was excited about getting started, man.
Yeah, so first question is the setup process. How does that work? Does that, and when I mean setup process, I mean, how do we gain access to the accounts? Is that something you guys all handle, or is that something that we have to handle?
No, man, we handle all that. So literally, Angela, if you could please bring up the pricing slide again. So literally what we do, we would send you the Zelle or Cash App to pay the pass fee through our Zelle or Cash App. So the pass fee is I'm gonna send you the information, Eric. The evaluation goes, of course, to the prop firm. Once you get your login information from the prop firm, you would send that over to us, and we would send that information over to our developers to now connect the software to your challenge. So there's no work on your end other than purchasing the actual evaluation through the prop firm, if that makes sense.
Okay, got it. That makes sense.
Yeah, so once you purchase the evaluation, they're going to email you your login information. You send it over. Now, that login information is not information for us to ever access your money, right? That's just login information for us to be able to get you passed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you'll always have full control, even in the future, over your account in terms of withdrawal. Okay. And when it comes to the 50-50 profit split, we would give you a Bitcoin address to send the 50-50 split to our development team. All right. So literally, Eric, to give you a rundown, a person gets started tonight. They pay, now guys, you don't pay the management fee tonight. You only pay, Eric, the pass fee and the evaluation fee. So you don't pay the management fee the day that you start, right? So when would you pay it, right? Once we get you through the phases and you get your live account, then you would pay the management fee. Does that make sense? So it gives the client just time financially just to breathe in between. And once we get you through the phases, then you would pay us the management fee to now place your real account, because going through the evaluation is not your real account. It's they haven't given you a real account because you haven't passed the challenge yet, right? So once we help you pass the challenge, and then they grant you anywhere between 25 to 500,000, depending on what evaluation you select. So if you want the 25K evaluation, is $150. If you want the 100K evaluation, it's $500. If you want the 200K evaluation, it's $900. And if you want the 500K evaluation, it's $3,475. All right. So it depends on what evaluation you want us to pass for you. What account, Eric, were you looking at, bro?
I was looking at the 100K count, but I need to review all the options though to see which one will best fit.
Yeah. So Angela, if you could pull back up the payouts. of course, the potential payout. So Eric, look right here. It shows you right here the 100K. I'm going to show them the 100. Well, we can start. Let's start at 5. So the 500. So what I did was I said, okay, we know we can't guarantee any returns. You know, the market fluctuates. Guys, there are very good days we make money trading. There's some days it's like, what in the world is going on? It's the market, right? So I was like, you know what? Let's just do an example of 4%, which is a real low month, right? So let's just say, Eric, the market is 4% for the month, factoring in the 50-50 profit split with the 500K. You're looking at anywhere between 8K up to 20K a month with the 500K. All right. The 200K, all right, you're looking at anywhere between 3,200 monthly up to 8,000 monthly, depending on the market. Got it? Then the 100K, you're looking at anywhere between 1,600 monthly to 4,000 monthly, depending on the market. The 50K, depending on the market, you're looking at $800 monthly to 2,000 monthly. Okay. And then the 25K, which is our smallest package, you're looking at anywhere between $400 monthly to 1,000 monthly. Let's pull back up the pricing, Angela. What were you saying, Eric? Okay. All right. All right. Let me see right here. Diana has a question. Come on in, Miss Diana.
Hi, Carl. Thanks. I just want to be sure that I understand this correctly. I understand the bit about foreign exchange and the AI, but I've never heard of prop firms before. So this would be an amount that is loaned to you for trading.
So it's not a loan. So let me explain it this way. So the prop firm, what the prop firm does, they're a financial institution. These prop firms have millions and millions and millions of dollars to give to us as traders, right? What they do is, if you can prove to them that you can pass their evaluation, so the first part of the evaluation, they need you to grow the account. They need you to grow the account 8% on the first phase. Of course, you know, when you pay the pass fee, you know, our team is doing it for you. Does that make sense? Not you. And then the second phase, they need you to grow at 5%. So let's say Diana, you did the 500K. I'm just going to give an example. And what's 8% of 500K? 40,000. So once the first phase grows 40,000, the balance is now 540.
Yeah.
Boom, you passed the first phase. Then the second phase, they needed to grow you to grow at 5%. So the second phase, once it's 20, which is 25,000, 5% of 500,000 is 25 grand. Once the second phase is 525 grand, boom, you fulfilled the requirement for the second phase.
Okay,
Once you've passed the first and second phase, about a week and some change in between, they're going to email you, congratulations, you showed us that you are a good trader. All right, here is your real account. Here's 500 grand. Now, they're not giving you 500 grand to like spend, shop, pay bills. It has to be used with the purpose of trading. All right, so it's not a loan. So somebody asked one day, well, Carl, what if I lost all the money, would I have to pay it back? Well, they're not even going to allow you to go below a certain threshold. Yeah, they would have taken the account from you before they allow you to blow the entire account, if that makes sense. But it's not a loan.
All right. So are you tied into a contract? How long? I mean, how do they?
No, you're not in any kind of contract. if for whatever reason, let's just say the market, I mean, guys, I have to say this to be very transparent. Let's say the market a few months from now is just really bad, right? And the account goes below what they ask of you, they'll take the account from you.
Okay.
Because you violated the rules. Because it's still their money. Does that make sense? So the beautiful thing about prop firms, they're allowing you access to that level of capital so that you can capitalize on these markets instead of using, you know, your 1,000, 2,000, you know, $5,000 that you have saved. You could maybe use that money and get access to a prop firm account and have
So
$500,000 to trade with.
how does the prop firm get paid?
The prop firm gets paid because every dime that you make, they take 20% off the top.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh yeah, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I know they wouldn't be doing it.
So they're like, okay, if you make us money, they're like, if you can trade and grow the account, you know, then we're going to take 20% off whatever profits you make at the end of the month. Yep, it's a pretty smart business, right?
Yeah, because I was wondering if you had to earn a certain amount of money to be eligible for these prop firms, but if it's all on how you trade.
Yeah, and then our development team is very good. I mean, like I said, out of the 72 clients we have, we've had 5 instances where the market just went kind of weird. We weren't able to, we don't do refunds. So they had to buy another eval out of their pocket. And we went ahead and passed them for no extra cost. We didn't charge them another pass fee or anything. But that's so rare, but I just like to still mention the good, bad, and ugly.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, listen, we are done for tonight's session. You really want to get back with the person that invited you here tonight. My brother is on the line, Mr. Do Better. I'm not sure, brother, if you want to share a few things with the audience tonight. I'm excited about what is happening, and we're going to allow you to go ahead and take it from here, brother. If you can bring us some light to this whole opportunity, bro. Let's go.
I'm here.
Let's go. Y'all drop some 7s in the chat for Edu. Let's go, let's go, let's grow.
Hold on. I'm fixing my camera. Let me see.
All right.
Drop a 7 in the chat if you can see and hear me. Drop a 7 in the chat if you can see and hear me. Let me see. 7s. Drop some 5s in the chat if you can see and hear me. Drop some 5s. Let me see. Okay, perfect. So I didn't want to be on here too long. My brother Carl, one thing that I want to say is that he hosts these calls literally every single day. And the fact that it's gotten to how picture perfect, in a sense, I actually can't believe it. You know, he picked up something so fast, and he heard of an opportunity that could possibly change his life. So he was like, I'm not gonna lie, I can't keep this to myself. I can't be selfish with this opportunity. I gotta go ahead and actually let my entire network know what's going on, because I don't know if y'all know, but 2022, it was very rough for a lot of people. A lot of people didn't make it out. A lot of people never were the same. There was so many different obstacles that was going on. They didn't come into 2023 how they liked. But Carlson, I'm about to go ahead and start up 2023. By the way, Happy New Year's to everybody. But he wanted to start up 2023 with an opportunity for literally everybody. And that's exactly what you got here. You know, one thing why me and Carl get along so well is that we're risk takers. When I was able to get a large amount of success at a very young age, when I was 22 years old, I was making $100,000 a month. And at the time, I thought that was normal because I was around people, like my brother was making $750,000 a month. Now, these numbers that I'm throwing out there may seem odd, it may seem crazy, but that's exactly what was going on. And honestly, I can't believe it too. But through that journey and through that process, I gained a lot of knowledge on how people were actually able to maintain that wealth and how people that had nothing were even able to maintain, that were even able to receive that type of wealth. And let me tell you what they did. OPM, and they also made the money that they had or achieved or the money that they got, they made it start working for itself. There's a big difference to somebody who earned $5,000, who has $5,000 in their bank account, than the difference who has $5,000 working for itself. So now that $5,000 is trying to make like 20 to 30%. So now you're trying to make, at least $1,000 a month off of that $5,000, while that $5,000 that the other person had is just sitting and not doing anything. They're doing that because they're creating passive incomes. We're creating incomes where they don't have to do anything for it. So what they do with that income is they take care of all of their expenses. Imagine you had $20,000 and it was making 30%. That's $6,000 a month, and I'm pretty sure $6,000 a month can cover a lot of y'all's expenses. No more rent, no more car note, no more electricity bill, no more any of these bills. That's what we're trying to do here, is trying to generate something without you having to do minimal effort and you actually being able to clear your expenses and actually gain profit. Now, I could go over the results, and the results, I may go over just, what the development team looks like, but I want y'all to understand something. Everyone here is not gonna get started, and that's perfectly okay. But the people that do, or the people that already have that got started that's on this call, they're about to have an opportunity that's going to not only set them apart, but be able to set their kids apart. Because they're learning what 99% of the world doesn't know, and they don't know anything about investing. So let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. I want to go ahead and share my screen real quick, just to go ahead and show you just a little bit what's going on behind the scenes. So what I want to go ahead and show y'all real quick, this is how many people that we're actually working on in the development team, and every single one of these people have been passed. So when we say that, we're going to get your account, we are going to get your account. And every single account has been passed. And I want to go ahead and show you just one more other thing real quick. I want to go ahead and show y'all some results. Give me 1 second. And I just want to go ahead, and you can continue to scroll over and over for months and really see exactly what's going on. Every single one of these accounts have been passed. It's payout time, $9,000, $5,000. And we go over and over and over and over and over and over. Look at Carl. Over 39,000 of just people's accounts literally getting passed, ladies and gentlemen. But like I said, I don't really need to do too much talking. I don't need to, do too much results. Really, all I came on here to say is, are you willing to take that risk? Are you willing to take that risk that's going to possibly change everything, not only for you, but for your family? My mentor always says, the hardest things to do in life is really just to start. And I'm looking forward to 2023 of all of us starting a movement together that's going to change the world. So what I want to do, I want to go ahead and open up the floor for questions, a little bit more clarity for anything that you may have questions for me or Carl, and go ahead and pass it over to Carl. Let him take it away. Appreciate you, my brother.
Y'all go ahead and drop some ones in the chat for Edu. I appreciate you. And guys, if you're listening to this information, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to text. All right. I want you to text your name to 757-632-7002. For those of you all that are interested in getting started, I want you to text your name. If you're listening to this recording, right, or if you're watching me live tonight, text your name to 757-632-7002, and we're going to reach out to you at a time here shortly to help you to get set up. All right. Do we have any questions tonight?